Welcome in. Happy Fanciful Friday to y'all. Um, yeah, I'm super glad to see y'all here. Bad at Buttons, congratulations on redeeming first. You get to be the first viewer to redeem first on this Friday stream, so you can pat yourself on the back if you have the mobility to do so, and congratulate yourself on being first. Also, hello, Kate, and it is lovely to see you, and I'm super happy that you got to step in before you had to run away for errands. And yes, I agree, it would have been absolutely hilarious if you had redeemed first and then just left. That would have been beautiful. However, not this time. So you'll just have to plan to pop in, grab first, and then leave some other time. And also, I hope your errands go well. Bye! And also, hello for everyone else who's here. Oh no! Oh, Buttons! Oh no! Yeah, okay, you know what? I can see that. I definitely feel that urge sometimes when I'm like, I just cannot deal with my eyes. Maybe if I can like flush them, it'll work. But absolutely, like when you're sick, that can coin flip not in your favor, and so that sounds super uncomfortable, and I'm sorry about that. I know that I also had something similar happen to me because initially King Menzel caught the plague like 4 days before I did. And so I wasn't allowed to be anywhere near him because we were trying to like see if we could manage to have me not catch it. But that's a very sad thing for me. And so as I was starting to develop like my own symptoms, I was a bit frayed and I definitely spent a fair amount of time crying. And then woke up the next morning going, "Oh, now I have a fever of 103. Oh, everything hurts." And so that is oof. That's a big oof. I'm glad you have your water bottle near you. I hope that you are snug and that all things will not last for very long. Because that's, I don't know. That's what I hope for, is anytime someone's sick, I just hope that it won't last very long. So yeah, uh, that aside, entertainment, I suppose. Is that what we do here? Is that what we do on this channel? I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm Lady QEW. I enjoy Nintendo content. I also enjoy completionism, and so we're here. We're playing Legend of Zelda. And that is a choice that I made. I've never beaten this game before, and I am very close. As you can see from my inventory screen, I have pretty much all the items, not actually all the items because there are some items in Death Mountain. I understand this. But I have a lot of items going on here. We even have A keys, which makes sense if you understand the game. And we have the whole of the Triforce assembled, or at least the piece of the Triforce that we have. And so that technically means it's Death Mountain time. However, I only have 37 rupees. And I'm pretty sure to kill Ganon, you need arrows. And I'm pretty sure they're going to cost money to shoot. So we need to do a little bit of farming first. So I have queued up on my screen on the side here the wonderful Settle Down Fam approved rupee grinding route. We're gonna go through that and see how much we can get. Hello, Herschel. Welcome in. Good morning to you. Lovely to see you this morning. I hope you're doing well. So we're gonna try to grind for some rupees, and then we are going to fling ourselves at Death Mountain and see who dies, me or Ganon. That is the goal today. That is the goal. And it's a fun goal, and it's gonna go well. Right? Right, folks? Right? So the first thing that I have to do is figure out where the heck that I am. Because what we did last time, well, first of all, I'm the mouth in this lovely face. Beautiful face. Is it not a gorgeous face? The light of the universe is in its eyes. Anyway, because I just bought a potion due to, fear. Probably.
Settle down,
Probably
Beavis just
fear.
resubscribed
Oh,
for 18
hello.
months. Diff Moontan.
Definitely. That's very funny. So you're not wrong, Beavis. It will eventually be time for Death Mountain. But first, I need to figure out where the heck I am and find me a safety spot. Excuse me, sirs. I would like you to get out of my way. I'm literally just killing you because you hurt me at this point. Die? Okay, dead. Great. So now I have time to try to figure out where I am. Because I have, like, precisely zero intention of playing this without a guide. It is a very difficult game for me to understand. And so, like, I both have an internet guide and also Selma Beavis, thank you very much for that resub. Lovely to see you this morning. Thank you for being here. Because, as I have learned, Beavis is fantastic at this game and knows everything and is extremely helpful at telling me which walls I should be sus of and can throw bombs at. Anyway, we're doing Death Mountain today, but we're doing some money first. Getting that money. We are fiend moneying today. 18 whole months. Like, this is blowing my mind because I'm pretty sure, like, I've been streaming longer than I remember that I've been streaming. Settle down guide. Exactly. Or, this is a pun that only works spoken, and I'm gonna type it anyway. Bam. You could be the settle down guide. Awful. Okay, so I have a route planned. I think I am not in the right place for it. Okay, I think I'm just going backwards. There we go. There we go. I understand. I'm going backwards. I guess it doesn't particularly matter in which direction I go. Aw, that's okay. I'll survive. I will survive. Thank you very much for the lurk. I wish I had, like, the boots in this game. Y'all know them boots? I also wish that I could, like, track these desert guys better, because I would like to beat them up a whole bunch. But something about how they move, and especially how they go in and out of the ground, I find very confusing. And so unless they are far away from me when they come out of the ground... Oh, okay. I have a strong tendency to miserably struggle with their hitboxes, which is fine. We're gonna do this anyway. So again, our goal right now is very simple. It is money. We want things to drop rupees as much as they can. Okay, sirs, I will need you to kindly stop. Rude. Can I light you on fire like that? Yes, I can. That was a very risky idea because I am fairly certain that if they had dropped rupees, I would not have been able to get them. But that's fine. Wow. Wow. Chat, we're having struggles today. That's okay. Net gain. Okay. I go to here. Bombs. Very cool. I appreciate me some bombs. Am I in the right place? I think I am in the right place. It's just gonna, you know, be a hot minute before... Yeah, okay, cool. We're gonna follow the ocean. Oh my gosh. I'm glad I'm doing this before I do Death Mountain, even just from the perspective of I need to remind myself what hitboxes are. Because I do, in fact, as you can see, keep walking into enemies. And that is not gonna fly when I'm in an area that is tricky. Oh my gosh. The number of times that I definitely hit him, but okay. I will take that. It's been a while since we've seen a rupee. Rudely. I will take that as well. I like health. Ooh. Sometimes my shield blocks those rocks and sometimes it doesn't. Nice. Okay, we're back at full health. That's good. especially given where we are. That's interesting that those things that like pop out of the ground are so likely to drop me rupees. Get back over here, Mr. Tektite. I need to be able to like destroy you and collect whatever it is that you are holding. Okay, so I think 2 more screens over and then I go back up. Okay, okay, okay. I think I understand the route. So this is, as far as I can tell, this is a route that allows me to fight lots of enemies that have likely drops of rupees, which is why we're doing it. Because I want to, I mean, let's be real, it's me. I want to max out my wallet. I don't know if, nice. I don't know if I'll have the patience to do that, but I can certainly try. So. Okay. It's easier to fight things when you have full life. Money! I ruined nice rupees. And I got a fairy when I didn't need one. Whoa! Oh! See, that's the thing that keeps happening. They keep popping up when I'm trying to go collect something. Whatever. This is not the part of the game where I'm trying to get health. I can always go to a fairy fountain for health if I need it. I'm not fighting these guys. They take too long. That one's following me. I will get it. Whew! Oh my gosh, chat, my foot is asleep. Poor choices. Poor life choices! But it's fine! Whew! Okay. Now we go here. We fight... Oh my gosh, there's so many of these on the screen. Okay. 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 3 at once. Nice. But none of them dropped me money. Okay. Well, we've gone up from like 35 money to 79 money. That is a fair amount of money gain. I do note. Got that one? Woo! I even got that one! Woohoo! These guys are very bouncy. They keep running away. Stop running away from me. I want to hurt you. Chat, you ever wonder if sometimes the reason... Oh my gosh. Presses down 4 times, Link refuses to turn. Oh, 'tis my life with this game. Oh my gosh. Please. Sirs. Kindly die? Okay, thank you. They did. They were very cooperative. Oh, I turned away. Should not have done that thing. That's okay. Life get. I do appreciate how many of these also give me, like, hearts. Makes it easier. What kind of controller am I using? And am I using the D-pad? Great question. So I am using the Switch Pro controller, and I am using the D-pad. My experience of this controller is that it is not a fabulous D-pad. Definitely... Oh, I killed the Zora. I didn't even know I could do that. So I'm using this dude. I got it. Yeah, that's your problem. The D-pad is horrid. Exactly. I'm aware of this. I'm more of a joystick gamer. The D-pad on my Pokken controller is better. Do you want it? I mean, maybe, but I'm on Death Mountain. It can't be that detrimental to my gameplay. I do scream a lot, though. Possibly, so depending on what other ones I run into, because the thing is, I think by the time we get to... No, that's not entirely true, because there's some, like, Game Boy games. I might want to see... So, okay, Menzel, does your Pokken controller, does it, like, USB plug into a computer? Is it usable with a computer? Because, like, if it is, I will probably want to use it for, like, the Game Boy Zelda that I go through. And then by the time I get back to... Actually, because Link to the Past is also on this list. Yes, not today, but yes, I would like to borrow that. If I need a good D-pad, I use my PS4 controller with an adapter. Smart. Computer, probably best D-pad we have is Xbox One. Okay, where all the buttons will be named the wrong thing. Sir. I'm gonna need you to leave me alone, Mr. Zora. Ah, fine. Nice. Okay. This is fine. I do find it interesting that I still only have 80 rupees. $85. Nice. If you're playing on Game Boy, the buttons are going to be wrong on any controller. Okay, you do make a point. That is a point. It truly likely will not make a difference. Oh my gosh. The recoil damage from that Zora hit. My stars. Oh my gosh. I am trying to walk in a straight line, please. Okay, 95 coins. I accept that. That's good. It might be worth exploring before I start the next game, what other controllers we have available, because the D-pad on this is definitely something that has frustrated me. Oh no, chat. I killed him where I couldn't get the rupee. Oh, so unfortunate. And then I froze that one in a space where I think I also can't get a rupee. Game Boy only has 2 buttons, so it'll be like A and B and X, Y, which means you have like a 50% chance of it being right. Yes, valid. Do you know what? They do make, I can't, this is just rude. They do make, like, USB, oh, okay, sure. I definitely pressed the button, though. USB N64 controllers, but I don't know if I want to get one of those because I don't actually know if they're going to be good or sturdy or, like, hold up. Which can be a struggle with some of the early controllers. It just feels like our D-pad technology has gotten worse. Okay. Now you're going to turn around? That's nice. I'll definitely do some poking around at what we have access to before I start my next game. But I started with this, I'm gonna finish it. Our D-pad technology has absolutely gotten worse. Okay, it's not just me. Oh my gosh. You should not be allowed to spawn behind me when all I have done is walk into a screen. I disagree. But, like, whatever. This game is gonna do as this game does. I would like that money, please. Oh my gosh. Stop running away from me! Yeah, these guys are fine, though. They can just stay as they are. Okay. 120. They make USB adapters for old controllers. Yes, that is true. I'm not 100% positive that I have. So one of the things that I know that I have, which exists, I'm not sure how much I can use it in this, like, this process of playing through the Legend of Zelda games. I do have a USB adaptable N64 controller. It's mediocre. The official Nintendo ones. You just also want to buy a house one day. Priorities! Come on! I agree, Buttons. How dare the priorities not be getting the controllers that we need? Oh my gosh, I was facing the wrong way for both of those. Awful, 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 awful. Ugh! He turns around so immediately. That's definitely my problem and not just that I'm bad. Cobra, welcome! What is that? Is that like a... Yep. Thank you very much for the lurk. I enjoy that is a shark fin. That is very amusing to me. Okay, we are at 122 money. Oh my gosh. Die. Everything on the screen needs to die. Oh, my stars. Oh, my stars and garters. Got that one. So if I don't kill these on this screen, then I don't respawn all of the enemies on it the next time I come back. This is the problem. Because there's 3 of those little pea hat things, whatever they're called. I don't know. But there's 3 of the little pea hat things, and the first time I went around this grid, I came back here, and there was 1 pea hat and 2 of the little things that pop up in the ground, which means theoretically, if I don't kill the 3 pea hats, they might respawn all as pea hats on this screen. But if I do kill them, I get all of the same spawns, and it's a very busy screen. And since my goal is money, it feels like that was an important thing to do differently. Oh my gosh. Thank you. 133! Okay. We have made like 100 rupees in progress. Which is nice. We did not have... Oh my gosh. This dude is just like too able. How many rupees do you need? Great question. I am not sure. And Beavis is lurking, so I can't get a full confirmation. But I'm not looking to buy something. What I'm looking to do is to kind of do like a pre-Death Mountain grind. And so emotionally, I guess, I need as many rupees as I can manage. I think it depends on my level of patience, because 136 is pretty good. 137, even better. But my goal was to kind of see if I could max out my wallet, like if I would have the patience to do so, or if I would just run out of patience before being able to get that high. And honestly, this is a surprisingly... Oh my gosh. Except for the part where these guys are just amazing at dodging. Like, so far this hasn't been... It's not very difficult for me to have the patience to do this. And that's good. And so I guess we're gonna aim for 200, and we're gonna see how long that takes. Aww, I thought I could outrun it. It sped up. Yeah, 255 is the max. And like, I imagine I'll get some in Death Mountain. And so that's why I think potentially aiming for 200 might not be the worst thing to do. Ooh, I'm getting better at fighting those things. I mean, I say that, yeah, that's what I thought. And then watch me not actually get better. Okay, I think it thinks they're dead. Cool, I could collect that one. And this one. 163! Whew, that was some nice progress. Okay. I don't really want that because I can't get rid of those two. That's fine. I will just leave. Rude. Thank you. 166. Oh, go through the bush. I'm surprised it didn't take damage there. But that is fine. You know what? We will enjoy our small successes. Money. Lovely. We're getting close. You should not be able to do that, but I saw you coming this time. Ha 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 ha. Okay, nobody gave me money that time. 179! We're very close, chat. $186. I will collect the fairy because otherwise she will just disappear. I like being friends with fairies. Okay, 2 more of these guys. No money though. Okay, 5 money. Where are those guys gonna pause? They seem pretty frantic right now. Excuse me, would you like to take a break? Would you like to take a break? This one has just not stopped. Got it. Things that sound different with a 90s or early 2000s context. I like being friends with fairies. That is a good point. In my head, when I said it, and I truly don't know what like other people's, I don't know how I did that. I don't know what other people's experience with these sorts of things are, but what I was actually thinking of was Ella Enchanted, the book. I have never seen the film, but I have read the book, and the premise is, so it's kind of like a Cinderella story, reimagined. Please come here. And one of the things that is true, like one of the reasons given as to why the slipper fit Ella and not anybody else within this, you know, reimagining of the fairy tale already, was because she had very, very small feet. Specifically because fairies have very, very small feet. And she has 1 drop of fairy blood in her, which is enough to give her a trait of something like small feet, but it isn't enough to give her magic. And that is because her line is called a friend of fairies. And that was something that I think at the time, when I was first reading it as an impressionable young teen, I thought, oh, how fun. Like that they've found a way to sort of explain how silly it is. That clearly she just has a different shoe size than anyone else in the kingdom, I guess. Like, the fact that she was a friend of fairies matters to the story for a couple of reasons, and that term just sort of stuck with me. And so to me, when I'm thinking, oh, I like being friends with fairies, what I'm actually thinking is like, of these silly little contexts that I remember from when I was growing up. I have accidentally almost maxed this out. Just due to... Okay, I will take that. We will pause here for a second and figure out where I'm supposed to go. So, we have a lot of money now, and that's good, because that was what I wanted. This was what I was aiming for. Da-dum-dum. So that means I need to remember how to get to Death Mountain. Oh, cool! Actually, this is somewhat en route. He was definitely referring how... Oh, no! Yeah, that's true. I don't think I tracked that context very well growing up, but... Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't mean to... Yeah, that's... Fair. You know what? I was never that into reality TV or even like sitcom style or drama related TV. And maybe that was a good thing. Maybe that was a good thing. Okay, I'm just gonna put these guys out of their misery, I think. So I have nearly max health, which means we can start ignoring not a Flavor of Love fan. No. No, I am not a Flavor of Love fan. I will take this because I'm here, but like, oof. And I will take that because I want health. Where are we at? We doing pretty well. I was debating buying, so there's an empty inventory slot that I have here. It's for bait, and you only need bait for like a dungeon that I've already completed. I was debating going and buying more just so that I had full inventory, which is ridiculous. Yeah, boy. Yes, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I do understand the catchphrase. So over and up past the water. That's what we're doing. We're going over this way, and then we're going up. Run! Gosh, there have been a lot of fairy spawns. Past the water. Ugh, darn. I've lost health on this screen, and I wasn't actually trying to fight anything. That means I need health back, chat. How rude. Okay. Up past the water. We go here. We avoid some rocks, I think. Oh dear. There's a lot of falling rocks here, and I don't know where I'm going. Sure. I think I go here? Okay, this seems like a place that I've never been before, and that's valuable. Oh my goodness, I almost want to do this. So I do have a map open, and I also have a guide open, and the goal of that is to prevent me from going the wrong way and getting frustrated with like losing a bunch of health to enemies that I don't even need to defeat. If I go to the right now, 1, 2 screens, there's an arrow going to the left. Because I think it's very committed to, nope, you've gone the wrong way, go that way, and that's very funny. Either early Amazing Race or the mole. Wow, that is so rude! Oh my gosh. The things that I missed, and like, I'm kind of happy to have missed. Wow. That is truly something special. And I don't mean that in a good way. Sir, I will need you to die, please. That was a lot of lost health to... Basically, there just being lots of things happening right now. Okay, so... This is an important screen. And we will hope to not lose too much health. Okay, good! Net gain! So somewhere in here... I don't remember what the old man's hint was, but that's okay. Because basically, somewhere near here there's a bomb. There's a bombable entrance. Okay, cool. Cool. So this is, as far as I can tell, the entrance to Death Mountain. And if we lose our potion very early, we can leave and go one screen in that direction, and there's a potion shop that is also hidden. But I believe that this is the Death Mountain screen, which means we're gonna save. Save outside Death Mountain. Kind of a weird point in time. Yeah. Yeah. that like cost benefit of like representation with like horrific backlash, but representation. Yeah. I mean, I'm just glad that sometimes I see progress in some of these things. That's what I think as I drink out of my rainbow mug. Delicious. Taste the rainbow. So apparently having the magical key is pretty important for my progress through this particular dungeon. And that is good to know. Ooh. It feels so much more epic because I know I'm in the Death Mountain dungeon. So there's only one way to go from here. Oh. Success? This is a robot face now. It looks exactly like Mr. Destructoid. Tell me I'm wrong. Yes! Precisely, Petulant Cobra. It is exactly like that. So this is interesting because, according to the guide, there used to be an old man here. And if you try to come to this dungeon before you have beat all the other dungeons, the way the game locks you out is with an old man here who essentially says, if you don't have the Triforce, you can't come in. And so both of these doors are locked, and the man is just telling you, go find the Triforce. Because, theoretically, if you're just doing map exploration, you can get into Death Mountain as soon as you have bombs, which you can get before going into any dungeons. So you can get to Death Mountain. Sir, you're not on the list. Exactly. Like, you could get into Death Mountain immediately before doing anything else. And if they, like, allowed you to do that, so first of all, you still wouldn't be able to win the game because you would have to collect arrows first. But also, like, it just defeats the point of the game. Like, can you imagine the speedrunning strats if they didn't lock you out of Death Mountain and all you had to do was get bombs and arrows and then go do Death Mountain? Like, that would be a much different game. Now, that being said, I'm sure that the actual speedrunning strats break this even worse. But that's fine. It's fine. The short version of this is basically, this is the way the game says, no, you actually need to play it. Like, you do need to participate in this game. So, I don't know where I am or what I'm doing. Run to the end with 3 hearts, Breath of the Wild style. Do it! No. I would die so hard. Huh. This room is dark. And I hate it. I would like to actually be able to go to the place that I'm being told by my guide to go. I did not hit that. Oh, I did. Go through. Run away. Dang it. This is fine. Oh, my stars! What are you? These look like Moldorm, but I don't think they are, and also they are wrecking me. Oh, geez, that was a lot of lost health. Oh, well. You can beat Grinkledorf with a stick. That's an Ocarina of Time, right? I've seen that skip. Well, I've seen several skips in Ocarina of Time. But there is, like, the 18-minute run from a GDQ a number of years back, I think, where all you have to do is get sticks, and then you wrong warp. Well, there's one where you, like, wrong warp past the boss fight. But, like, I do think that there is one where the stick, for some reason, like, because you're not supposed to be able to use other weapons, it's got like the Master Sword coating on it. It's just hecka hard. Okay, so now the walkthrough is being very unhelpful because it's basically like you can bomb all the walls in this dungeon if you want to bomb all the walls in this room if you want to explore this part of the dungeon, but what you're supposed to do is go down the stairs. And, like, yes, I want to explore, but I'm also afraid. I don't know where I'm supposed to be able to go. Oh my goodness, but chat, the map is gonna look like a skull when we get it, because it's Death Mountain. Amazing. I don't even know what room I'm in right now. Do I want to explore? I have the fancy key. I think, I'm not sure. I am not sure because I do not know, like... So, save slot 2. That is going to be important, chat. What are the different rooms here? What's this one? Awful, I hate it. No. Absolutely not. Oh, I think I missed. Nope. Got it. That's cool. What are you? Ooh! Okay. We are going to try going through some of these rooms at some point. I just want to see what's in all of them first. Okay. Welcome back, Beavis. Run straight through Hyrule Castle and start wailing on him. That's so... That would be so funny to watch, and I would die so fast. Amazing. Okay, so, Beavis, that's, like... That... That money path works very well. Amazingly so, in fact. I don't think there's much value in doing some of this exploration, but I want to know what's up. Sir, I'm gonna need you to move out of my way. I am trying to see what's here. Not very worth. Are these rooms just all connected to each other? Does this just make a big face? This is fine. This is fine. Because I have a cheat. As far as I can tell, these rooms don't go much of anywhere. Which makes some sense, because if you don't know to bomb the wall that I bombed to get here, you would go through the door on the opposite side, so like the room underneath me. There's a lot of this dungeon that loops around on itself as a dead end. Yes, that is very much what it looks like to me, and I was just kind of testing it out because, you know, we have save states, we're here, we're having fun. If I hadn't known to bomb that north wall, I would have kept going, and then I would have ended up in the door south, like in the room to the south of the one that I just went into that has doors north and south, and then I presumably would have gone up through that door, and then up again, and then over to the side, which I know, like, we saw that room, and then through over to the other side, and basically I'm like, it looks to me as though you just made, like, a giant loop around a hole, so that it would almost be a signal if I managed to fight all those Wizzrobes, kill them all, go all the way around the loop, I'm still not getting anywhere. And so that's kind of the signal of there's a secret here, there's a wall that you're going to need to blow up. But I don't particularly feel the need to, overwork myself. Oh my gosh. So first of all, let's go with... Oops. Sir. Sirs? This is fine. I'm a little worried about the next room. Yep. That is what I expected to find here. It's okay. They aren't, like, immediately in front of me, just because there's a lot of them. I am going to defeat this room with patience, chat. How many hits did that one need? 4. 5 arrows each? Like-likes are expensive. I mean, not as expensive as if I lost my shield to them. But, like, dang, yo. Speed run. Okay, so I have A keys, which is like the closest I can see it as just being you have an underflow of keys, which means the fact that this door is locked is meaningless to me. I think the main question is, chat, how do I determine 100% here? Because there is an optional errand that I'm going to dislike. But basically, the compass and the dungeon map are theoretically optional in all of these dungeons. You don't have to get them. But they are also items. And not in this game. Or, like, maybe in this game? Is there an indicator? Yep. Okay, there are indicators for map and compass. We are doing this. I can't call it completionism if I haven't gone to the effort of collecting everything. So, the compass is a sneaky secret, which makes sense because this is the last dungeon. Hate that. Oh, okay. I would very much like to be left alone by these guys. Excuse you. Okay. What have we got here? I don't know what enemies we have. Oh, okay. So we do have like-likes, but they're over there, and I don't think they can get to me. And that is valuable. We're gonna put that there. I think we're gonna do a save slot. Just out of fear, you know, as one does. A equals all the keys! Correct. That is definitely what the number A means. Getting all 4 items in this dungeon is what I would consider 100%. I mean, maybe also beating Ganon. But so far I've gotten all the items as far as I know. I hope I'm not missing any. And I've gotten all the dungeon maps and all of the dungeon compasses. And so that tells me that I am very much on track for what I would consider 100%. Even though I don't currently have bait in my inventory. I am not looking forward to the next room, chat, if you can't tell from my, like, definite procrastination. I just dislike these friends so much. It feels like there is no way for me to, like, come out ahead. Okay. You know what? Can I hit him with fire? I can apparently hit him with fire. It is. He takes so much of my health. Oh, well. You know what? Compass get. I accept. Optional compass obtained. I'm cheating again, chat, and I'm absolutely reading ahead in this guide, and I am terrified. No, that's a bubble. I mean, at least it wasn't a like-like. I do not like the like-likes. I just want light. So, from what I understand, chat, this is the worst enemy in the game, and I am just leaving. Because, thankfully, it is not required to kill the one in that room, is what my guide says. My guide says I do not gain any advantage from killing that particular one. But, I recognize enemies of that nature. That looks like the sort of thing where I'm gonna have to destroy all of the eyes. Petra, they're a cakewalk? Says you! Stabby, stabby, stabby. Stab, 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 stab. That's fair. Well, it's a good thing that you think he's a cakewalk, because I do have to defeat the next one that I run into, which I think might be over here. My gosh. Look at this screen. Stabby, stabby, stabby! Get ready for some stabby. I might die. It's fine. Oh my gosh. You are very annoying when you do that expandy thing. Yep. I am right next to a boss room here. I don't know if I want to use a potion on this, but this dungeon is not dropping me health. And that is annoying, because there's 2 of these guys that I need to defeat. And that's not even Ganon. Oh, I am stressed about this. That was a choice. That was a choice that I made. Okay, I have some pretty good aim. See, it was worth getting the map, because, like, first of all, I'm in a secret eye right now. Of course I'm in a secret eye right now. But second of all, look at that beautiful pixel art. That's definitely a skull, chat. We are on Death Mountain, and I am amused. I am very amused by it. So save slot 4 is officially the save slot of I do have everything, but I'm annoyed because I used a potion. There are secrets in each top corner. The compass was in one eye, the end is in the other. That makes sense. Because that is roughly where I thought I was. Yeah. Map and compass get. That makes sense, because over 2 and then down 1 through that, like, bombable entrance that does. Compass is in one eye, map is in the other, and then one presumes... That's very interesting. 75% of the map is tricks and traps. I am noting that. I am noting that it is not, like, a lot of this just seems to be loops that are giving me reasons to fight enemies that I don't actually want to fight, because all that's going to do is deplete my health before I get to the boss. You know? Okay. I think I can bomb up, and more than that, I think I'm supposed to. But, you know. Yep, I can definitely bomb up. So, reading ahead, I am not going to try to fight anything in the next room, but that still might not be... This dungeon is frightening, chat. You do remember. No! I do not like the location of those spawns. Try again, game. I am running! I am running, I am running, I am running. Oh my gosh. I'm about to lose so much health. I'm pretty sure I have to kill all of these guys, and these bubbles need to stop. Like, the thing that bugs me about the bubbles is not inherently what they do. It is the fact that... jeez. It's the fact that they bump me backwards when they hit me. And so when I'm trying to walk away from other enemies, like, look at how much health I lost in that. I am so tempted to reset and try again to see if I can do this route better, but I don't know if the bubbles are gonna be crap no matter what, you know? I do not like whiz robes. Oh well. Oh well. I wish I could kill the bubbles. Or, you know, fight them in any way, shape, or form. Sir, come here, please. Thank you. So, I'm very excited about this, because this is the next, like, tunic upgrade. Look at me! I'm looking super spiffy here in my, like, new red tunic. Very great. You need to be in them for several seconds before you lose your shield. But, like, how do I get out of them? Wow! Okay. That's pretty cool. I am excited about having... We'll do this one. I'm excited about taking less damage. We'll see if it helps. Teehee. Head back down 2 screens to where we get the map. Stab them? Stab everything. Your answer is just stabbery, Beavis. Your answer is always stabbery. Okay, where are they? Bad. Jeez! Cool! I don't like that room, which I know is a shock. I don't like really any of the rooms. Oh my gosh. Sirs! We're doing this again. We will do this as many times as we need to, game. Everything about this is just trash. Gotcha. Cool. Okay, so I'm back here with better everything. Okay. Ah! My dad would strategically hide in like-likes when at low health because they don't damage you while you're in them. Oh, that's interesting. Like, that's... My goodness. Settle down, dads. Like... Forehead, big brain, like... The concept of some of the strategies that he uses is mind-blowing to me, a person who is clearly not very good at this game and has only ever successfully made it this far once. I'm like, it must be fascinating when you've played it over and over and over again and, like, you understand things. It's fascinating. So, I go left, I go up, and then I go through the locked door while avoiding the Petra. The whatever the heck, the big eyeball folk. Big eyeball folk. I would like to not be hit by you, but apparently you are just gonna be in a really bad place, so I'm gonna lose a bunch of health for no reason. Love it. Go to the next room. Fantastic. Left or right? There's a real part of me that just wants to, like, get through this dungeon to the end, then leave, get a potion, and just try to go through it, you know? But I don't think it'll help, because so much of this is, like, hidden staircases. I'm not looking forward to the next room, chat. In fact, one might suggest I'm already just, like... Oh my gosh, I am so done with it already. I hate these guys. Have I mentioned that my D-pad is bad, chat? Have I mentioned that I'm really struggling with my D-pad and with, you know, movement and what direction I'm facing? Yeah, I am not happy with how that room went, and I'm just not sure that I can do better. You know? Like, what's the point in resetting a save state when I'm like, cool, I'm just not sure I can do better than that. So, let's see. Let's see what comes next. Oh, I'm not close enough to the end of this dungeon to be comfortable. Please just leave me alone. Because it's not like you drop anything anyway. Cool, thank you for the money. Anyone want to drop me a fairy? Maybe? Maybe? Maybe a fairy? Sure, I will take 1 heart. This is frustrating. Chat, the next 2 rooms coming up are one of those eyeball dudes, and then another room full of wizrobes, and then another room full of wizrobes. And that's to get to the required dungeon item, and I have 5 hearts. Like, I am not a good enough player to do this. Love it. Great. I am just, you know, this is great. Ah! Ah! Oh, this has really turned into an experiment on, like, can you beat this game while being bad at it? Okay, so save slot 4 is the last time I had full health. Save slot 3 is before I did the first wizrobe room. Ugh. Save slot 1 is before I went into this dungeon and lost everything. Okay. So I'm gonna need this dude. Oh no. No. I don't like that. Will he take damage from this, or will he only take damage from the sword? It looks to me as though he will only take damage from the sword. That is a weird pattern. I am frightened. This pattern does not look like the pattern from the other ones. Oh my gosh. These blocks in the middle of everything that are just straight up in my way. Oh my gosh. Link, face up, my friend. Okay. Are you gonna move to somewhere where I can actually hit you? Any day now? Okay. That was maybe the best possible way that fight could go, so... Worth. Stairs. There are so many stairs in this dungeon. dungeon has many stairs. Plus. Ah! Okay. Okay. Save. Oh, I'm frightened. Okay. Now it's time for some wizards. Actually, it's not. At least not immediately. So, I do have to beat the enemies in the next room, but possibly not immediately. But the next, like, 2 rooms are wizrobes. And it's awful. Oh. No. Go away. Go away. Go away. I'm leaving. Why? So first of all, why didn't he take damage appropriately? Why am I not blocking him? Why am I not blocking him? That is very annoying. Yeah, it's true. That's actually been something that's really cool. Like, they changed their design a lot, but, like, I know these enemies, I recognize these enemies, and it means that I've been, like, somewhat understanding of how I'm supposed to beat them. See, this is very frustrating. I could literally die to these keys if I'm not careful. Also to my own fire. Woo! Welcome in! Hello! Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna pick this up. Folks! Welcome in!
Plumberry raided my stream with 14 views.
Okay. We're gonna pause. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, Plum. Welcome in, everybody from
Romeo
the Plum
is now
raid.
following.
Hello, Weezoid. Hello, Romeo G. Hello, Honey Bunny. Oh, hi, Honey Bunny Kagome. Very, very cool. OEL Sham? I'm not sure how to say that. I'm sorry. Welcome in, OEL. So lovely to have you all. Woo! I'm just gonna get a little shout out there for Plumberry. Thank you so much for the follow.
Honey Bunny Kagome is now following.
Oh, that's so lovely. Romeo, I love this game. I just started playing it again on my Switch. You know what? You are welcome here. You are not the only one who loves this game. It is delightful
Wezoid
to
is now following.
actually experience this game in a way that I can play. I have never even made it through the first dungeon before, and I'm now in Death Mountain, and that's cool. And we just got the best arrows, which we need, and that's cool. And also, we're definitely gonna die, and that's less cool, but it's okay. I'm very overwhelmed by how hard this dungeon is, but it's so lovely to have you here. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you again for the follows. You might die, but you'll die beating the game. Amazing. One of the first NES games I finished. That's so cool. So I'm very grateful to have in my community Settle Down Beavis, who is fantastic at this game, very, very good, and has been extremely helpful in getting me to this point, where I have 2 life, A keys, and so many items, and that's lovely, but also, oh my gosh, I'm so terrified. I'm so terrified of what's gonna happen in this game, because I have to beat some wizrobes, chat, and I do not have the ability to beat wizrobes, and we all know it. But at least now I have good arrows. Good arrows are important. You know what? Everyone's heckin' old. There's a lot of olds here. I sat down today, crossed my legs, and my foot fell asleep because, you know, my nerves are just done. And that has me feeling pretty old, so y'alls are welcome here. We appreciate. So yeah, thank you again, Plum, very much for the raid. Shout out to Plum. If anyone happens to be in my stream and is not hanging out with Plum, please go check them out and have a visit. I see that you were playing Lego Skywalker Saga, so if you're still here, Plum, and I do fully understand if you need to dip and dodge and dive and look after yourself, how are you enjoying that? And first of all, were you playing it solo or co-op? Because my experience of that game is very different depending on which one I am playing. Of course you're here. Chat, I have 2 health. I'm frightened. I did not. Well, I do need these arrows. So, co-op is brutal. That's only one less than you started with, Cobra. Whoo! Okay, I am tempted, and this is my real question. Is it worth drinking my potion, running away, buying another one, and coming back? Like, is it worth it? Yup. When I was 15, I just fell off my bike going 15 miles per hour on a gravel road, just rode home. At 50, I sleep on the wrong pillow and can't walk for 2 days. Honestly, valid. I woke up this morning and my neck just went, do you know what we're not doing today? Tilting our head to the right, because you slept wrong. So you don't get to do that. You've 100%ed it before. This is a rerun for fun. Okay game, lots of issues. It's okay, it's fun when it's fun, but when it's janky, it's janky. That is very much my experience as well. There's a lot that I enjoyed about it. There's a lot that I continue to enjoy about it. There are a lot of things that I found creative and fun about it, but definitely when Kimenzel and I were playing in co-op, first of all, it is so much more likely to be jank when you're playing in co-op, and second of all, there's just too much stuff that is not designed for that. So, yeah, it has work to be done. Depends, does the potion taste chocolatey? I don't know, K-Menzel. It's blue. Have you ever heard of blue chocolate? Oh, waking up to random body parts, just saying no, loads of fun. Lemon lime aardvark. Yes, you feel me on this, and that's good. On Fridays, we look left. On Wednesdays, we wear pink. That's so good. What a good joke. Ooh, that's funny. What did I do? Just tell me what I did. I promise I will never do it again. Yeah, that's fair. Strongly dislike phone trees where you have to speak the options instead of pressing buttons. How dare they? Phone calls are bad enough as it is. Awful. Awful. I've heard of blue chocolate. I had some for Easter, Christmas, birthday. I forget. Oh, do you know what that was? K-Menzel, I can remind you. You had chocolate-coated blueberries, which were coated in blue chocolate, which we bought vaguely around the time of your birthday. Not for your birthday, but just because they looked tasty. You did have blue chocolate. So this might be a chocolatey potion. Does that make a difference? If I turn my head more than 20 degrees, I smell burnt toast. Oof. If I try to touch my toes, I wake up 12 hours later. Yes. Absolutely. I just don't see any way that I'm killing 5 Wizrobes in a room with bubbles. Well, actually, that one I guess doesn't have bubbles. But I just don't see any way that I'm killing 5 Wizrobes without taking this potion.
Lemon Limiardvark is now following.
Lemon Limiardvark? TTS. Excuse you, friend. You tried. Thank you very much for the follow. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate all y'all. Lemon Limiardvark. The TTS has issues, okay? When you put too many consonants in a row or too many vowels in a row, it gets confused. Oh my, why would you phone tree with letters? Why would you give me a total number of keys with letters, and at least that I accept? That's so funny. I mean, to be fair, K-Menzel, we do have a phone line, but it's not plugged in. Okay. I don't know how to backtrack and leave this dungeon. I have silver arrows. It keeps taking me back into that room. That's because we put the phone line on a high shelf. You're very funny. Oh, I'm so frightened. Chat, I am like barely halfway through this dungeon. Ugh. Okay. Like, I can come back in if I leave, right? I just don't know how to leave. Okay. We're gonna have to drink the potion. I don't like it. I do have a fair amount of money, and so I feel like I could afford to buy more. How do I? Ugh, the bubbles, man. Sure, just do whatever you want. Just do whatever you want. Okay, I can leave and come back. Whoa, barely halfway through. Whoa, at least there's not a Gru. Okay. I just wish I could remember where I was trying to go for any reason. These bubbles need to calm down. I am in the top corner of this dungeon, folks. So, I think I need to beat up these guys even to leave, which is very unfortunate. Ugh! These blue wizrobes, like, always have my number. Got him. This is fine. There are wall masters and likes and bubbles and wizrobes and petrareds and iron knuckles. Yeah, there's lots of things that aren't Grus, K-Mental. So... Oh my gosh! I thought for some reason I still had sword magic, even though I definitely do not. So this is where things change. Because normally the walkthrough is telling me to go up here. I'm just a little bit worried because, like, I fought Petras and stuff like that. And they're probably gonna respawn, but I haven't yet run into a room where I, like, couldn't go where I needed to go. I wish there was, like, a better overall map. You could absolutely do this without leaving and coming back. Beavis, I'm trusting you. As much as I love this game, this dungeon can be burned to the ground and never spoken of again. Correct. There's another room with wizrobes in it. Ganon is surprisingly easy. I mean, you say that, but I don't have a potion. I've always had a potion to trade my health for boss health. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save slot 2 here. And then I'm going to use only 3 and 4 to try to finish off the dungeon. And if I am not able to, I will come back to save slot 2 and I will run away. This will be my goal, okay? Welcome back, sorta, Cape Bloomer. Sorta welcome back. I hope that you have a delicious breakfast, because that is important. It's interesting because all of the bosses have been reasonably easy. Caveat, if you don't panic, Ganon is surprisingly easy. Beavis, my whole world is panic. It's fine. I have a question, because I have seen a screenshot of the room that Ganon is in. Is the blackness pit, or is it floor? Like, can I walk on it? Because that makes a huge difference as to my strategy. If you burn something that's under the ground to the ground, are you burning it down or up? Both. Why not both? burn it so through the ground that you come full circle and are above the ground again. If you die, you respawn at the entrance of the dungeon and can go buy a potion and get a great fairy. Valid. Okay. I accept that. So if I actually just die to Ganon, that is when I will buy potions. Okay, we're taking the risk. The blackness or the tears of his loneliness. Plum! Why did you say that? I have to beat him. I'm here to destroy him. The tears of his loneliness indeed. Okay, so this is a room with a lot of dangerous things. But with slightly better arrows for killing the dangerous things. That's good. Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. Okay. Ganon is just misunderstood. Yes. Come on. Excuse me, Mr. Likes. Can one of you get anywhere near me? He just wants a friend! I would be his friend if he wasn't trying to take over Hyrule, okay? So the one thing that I very much contest when it comes to that type of talk about Ganon is if he just wanted a friend, I can guarantee Princess Zelda would have been his friend. Because that is kind of her deal. That last like is being ridiculous. Got it. Great. This is perfect. Ooh, Tim's breakfast. Oh, wow. Oh, my. It's not Ganon's fault he can't find a match on Match.com. Absolutely. But what if, like, the other kings of Hyrule have done a terrible job? Maybe Ganon would do better. Plum, have you played Ocarina of Time? Just a question. Okay, so I'm just going up, but there are traps. That is special. Oh, there are traps, and it's dark. Oh, boy. So, I'm gonna fight those likes again. Because I was not expecting that room to be dark. And I was not prepared. And also... Oh my gosh. I am in a bad spot! I don't know how much money it took me last time, but probably less than it's taking me this time. Okay. Stab like crazy and the like won't eat your shield. Okay, that's fair. You did the 3DS one years later? That's fair. What I meant was, I'm pretty sure at Ocarina of Time, when we fast forward and like our adult, like, huge spoilers, by the way, if you've ever played that game, that is how Ganon would rule Hyrule as king. And I have some questions about his efficacy. If you stab the likes, they drop stuff? That's terrifying. I don't want to get close enough to the likes for that. Listen, sometimes in life... Okay, I'm listening. I'm willing to be listening. I don't want to do that room again. Like, you just... lava, you know? I do know, actually, Plum. I know. Okay. Can I dodge? Thanks. Thank you. Did he actually take damage from that? Seems like a no. Why am I hearing boss fight roaring? Like, truly. Is the boss? Oh, the boss is next to me. Because I need to get to the secret eye. Understood. Oh, they take damage from the fire. So I didn't have to waste all that money? It's fine. I'm okay with it. Who has not, at one point or another, wanted their own sinister dark obelisk of a castle floating above a pit of wonderfully warm lava with some friendly zombified folk waddling around town buying groceries? I mean, I know I have. Yeah, Ganon, I can, like, hear. He's screaming at me from over there, but I don't think it's time to do that. I think it's time to nearly die. No, okay. So I don't have to fight those enemies. I just have to dodge them and blow up a wall. Am I sure that that's what things are at? Place a bomb against the left wall, blow it open, and then we have to defeat all the Wizrobes. This is great, chat. Save. Okay. So what I'm worried about with this one is having a bad spawn. Oh my gosh. Folks, I'm gonna need you to stop it. That was not good. And I am very tempted to reset, but there is much worse stuff happening. I do not like any of what is happening here. Die! Die! Why aren't you facing down, Link? My least favorite part of that was how many times I pressed down on my D-pad, and it just did not. It had no chill. I do not like. See, I am afraid to create another save point because it's not gonna get any better than that. You know? Like, that is what happens when I fight Wizrobes. That's why they are not my favorite enemies. Oh my gosh, seriously, Mr. Keese? Stop it. You also need to stop it. I do not like this Keese's movement. There we go. Got him. What awfulness is coming next? More Wizrobes! Okay, but, this is another bomb left. Okay, so we're gonna try a bomb left. Not ideal. Oh my gosh. The amount of health that I just lost just trying to move. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Do I still have my shield? I do, right? Like the like didn't eat my shield? I will take some extra money. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine! 75% of your health. You take 1/4 of the damage in the green tunic. You're doing great! Thanks, Beavis. I kind of want to cry. Okay, so we have one more underground passage with Keese, then we have a mini-boss, and then we have a boss. That is what we have remaining, chat. Can we do it? It's a great question. Oh my gosh, I missed it. Please, die. Okay, so... Create suspend point, save. Okay. So we have another Petra here. And I think it only takes damage from the sword. From the sword! Oh, good. Okay, okay, okay. Do you know what's interesting? The two that I have to fight, I actually find easier than the optional ones, because the optional ones, they were doing this thing where their like movement was not just back and forth like this, but was making their like entourage, I guess, of eyeballs. Their like entourage of eyeballs was expanding and retracting, and when it did that, I very much could not track the angles, and so I kept taking damage to that. And the ones that do the weird funky thing, they always stay at the same distance, and so it's a lot easier to dodge. Save state, you got this. Create suspend point, not load. Create. Okay. Chat, we just need to not panic, you know? We just need to not panic. Do you think we have the ability to not panic? I mean, it's nice to know that the deep darkness that is part of this floor is actually just aesthetics, because a thing that I note, Ganon's floor looks so cool, and I'm going to be fighting Ganon when I walk into this room, and so like it's just worth noting that his floor has a skull rug on it. That's what it looks like to me, where it has like all of it is rug and there's skull tiles. It's great. I have unlimited potion because save state. Okay, but like it's not actually a potion. I could just reset to here because save state. I still need to be able to fight Ganon beginning to end with this number of hearts. And having a potion right now would like double the number of hearts that I had in which to accomplish that. Do you see my point? Do you see my point? It's okay. I do have save state. So chat, I'm just gonna need to get good. I have officially 11 hearts. I have 11 health. And I'm gonna need to beat Ganon in 11 health. So, from what I can tell, this is going to be a multi-phase combat. And it might take me a long time to figure it out. Because I'm a pro. Plum, that's a great joke. That's like the best joke you've told today. That's not entirely true, because I understand it was not actually intended as a joke, and you tell very good jokes. But the idea of me as a professional right now, when I'm like, oh, I'm so afeared. You can do it. I can do this. Whew, 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 whew. So how are you all doing today, Chad? I'm doing great. I'm fine. There's nothing wrong. Why would you ask? I'm not stalling. Stalling? Oops. Okay. So from what I understand in phase 1, Ganon's going to be moving a fair amount. And he's gonna shoot fireballs at me, and the fireballs are unblockable, so I just need to dodge the fireballs with my, like, non-functional D-pad. And that'll be fine, and I just need to find one of the spots where he's gonna spawn, and then I just, you know, sword a whole bunch, sword. But his pattern changes every time I hit him, and so that's gonna be exciting. And yeah, but, like, whatever, we're gonna slashy slash a bunch. And then once we've finished slashing, eventually he's going to change color. And when he changes color, I need to shoot him with arrows. That is... Quit stalling and kill the pig man. That's just rude, Beavis. You're rude. Okay. Ooh! Oh my! Please tell me that those things don't... Oh, okay. Do I have to... Like, is he invisible and I need to hit him? Is he? He's invisible and I need to hit him. Okay. Okay. We're having some struggles, chat. We're having some struggles with the unblockableness of some of these. Oh! 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 Stabby stabby! Yeah, Beavis, I do understand your point. Even with mild amounts of panic and having precisely 0 clues happening, that actually wasn't that bad. And it is very helpful to have the red ring, because that took us 3.5 hearts. Piece of cake. Is that what's left on the floor there? Is that a piece of cake, Beavis? Is that what you're suggesting? Hey look, Death Mountain killed Ganon and not me. Is that not impressive? Is that not impressive? I don't know why, but I very much want to just be like, listen. Listen. Look at that save state. That's so good. That's so good. Okay. 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 Hey, hold up. My friend. Oh, I wasn't looking for a Triforce piece. Of course, I have my part of the Triforce, and I just picked up Ganon's part of the Triforce. So now I'm looking for Zelda's part of the Triforce. How do I get through the fire? Chat, did you know that stabbing fire makes it disappear? Did you know that you could stab fire? Hi, Zelda! I am super, super glad that I picked up the red ring, because I match her so much more effectively. Thanks, Link! You're the hero of Hyrule. Yay! just throw it up there. Just throwing it up there. Did I do it? Oh, I did. Amazing. Today is the day for that animated emote. New game plus time. This is the only stabbable fire? That's rude. And she matches me, technically? Okay. That's fair. I accept that. Look at this! Chat, I beat the game! Another quest will start from here. Press the start button. Excuse you? Is this the optional, like, second time around where, it's harder? It changes the dungeons? Oh no. Does this mean I have to do that? Chat, can I really call myself a completionist if I don't try playing it the second time? Do I have to? How do I... Yes, you can. And so it's fine. No, you completed it. This outpouring of delightful support of just people being like, no, it's done, you're fine, it's done. Makes me think that this, another quest is garbage. Speedrunners call it done here? That's a pretty valid take. I like that. And mostly, Petulant Cobra allows it. So, this is maybe the best endgame music I've ever heard. So does the Settle Down house. That's important. Garlic Grove! First of all, welcome in, and thank you for redeeming Word of the Stream, matching tunics, and also thank you for redeeming color change to red. Let me see if I can actually make that work. Hey Google, change living room light to red. This is an aesthetic choice. It's fine. Okay, matching tunics is my word of the stream. We're gonna do that. We're gonna write that down. So great. Zelda 2 hate is unwarranted? Well, we'll see. It's just hecka different than Zelda 1. I am playing it next, and so, like, we'll have to see. Wait, did we beat it? Yes, we did! Reddish is also acceptable, orange if it's better. No, I just wasn't sure that I would be able to change the light. It's been giving us sass. But it worked, so it's fine. Yeah, we beat Zelda 1. Listen to the happy, beautiful music that clearly, I don't know, something about its tone makes me be like, have you not been, like, paying attention to the game and how much, like, loss of life there was in this game? This is, like, jaunty levels of happiness. Thank you for the GG button. I appreciate it. We just, like, walloped Ganon. The dungeon was so much harder than the boss. Okay, let's see. Oh. Bam. Matching tunics. Word of the stream, because we wanted to make sure that when we showed up, that Princess Zelda and I, like, we had a fab fashion fit. That was where we were at. thought it was the Triforce piece just stuck in Zelda. And it was like, what did you do? It really does look like that. But I have it on good authority from Settled on Beavis that is the Triforce stuck in Ganon dust, which is very important. Woo! Chat, we did the thing, which is very cool because it means that like next time we can do a different thing. I was not sure how long today was going to take, and not bad is what I'm suggesting. The fact that it's like 11:15 and I'm finishing up means that I would have had the time to try the fight a couple of times or potentially even do the dungeon again if I'd needed to. But I didn't need to. Did you save state at the end so you can pick up with a new game plus in the future? So, Menzel, I save stated after having beat Ganon. I didn't save state after going into Zelda's room, but I absolutely have a save state on game beat Ganon defeated. I just need to go talk to Zelda. And so if I ever wanted to start a new game plus, I could. That is a great question, Bad at Buttons. I am starting Zelda 2 next time. Back of the menu screen, Link is holding up a sword. That's true. I could also just save state now. Boop. We win. But yeah, to go back to Buttons' question, because it does feel very relevant, I am not going to be starting Zelda 2 today, because that's going to require, you know, some finagling, some setup, and some looking up of how on earth to play that game, since I have never even attempted it. So that will be what I start next time, which is also next week, delightfully. What day is it? So this does mean, obviously I'm still cool to chat, and so I'll back up and like check on messages and we'll finish up our talking chat because, you know, we've got jaunty music, why wouldn't we? However, it does mean that this is where I'm going to be starting my stream wrap up, and I will be streaming again next week, which is when we will start Zelda 2, because we beat the original Legend of Zelda, and so what comes next? Obviously Zelda 2. I believe that I am streaming on Monday afternoon, so Monday 2 p.m. EST is going to be when that game starts. I don't remember when my second stream is that week. It might be Friday morning again. I should probably look that up. But yeah, so that's the plan. We'll start ourselves a new game, and we'll hang out over that one, and hopefully it's good, hopefully it's fun. 'Cause that's, you know, that's what we want. Couldn't you also name yourself Zelda to start the second quest? I think so. I just didn't.
What if the battery in your cartridge dies?
Zelda 2 needs a better D-pad. It does. Zelda 2 needs to be a better game. Oh. Zelda 2 should have been called Merit. You beat Zelda 1 and you were so excited you saved up money, you bought Zelda 2 and then you hated it. You know what? I can understand that. It's a difficult transition when what you're expecting is a continuation of a game that you knew and enjoyed to jump into something that is that different. And I think the thing that I would compare it to, just for longtime viewers of my stream, because I started with the Paper Mario series, there is a hard pivot between Thousand Year Door and Super Paper Mario. And I think that's part of the reason they kind of semi-pivoted back with Color Splash and Origami King, but like it was a huge change, and so if what you were expecting was another Paper Mario game, that's definitely not entirely what you got. And it's understandable when, like, as a fan, that's kind of what you're invested in. Like, it's kind of understandable to be upset. It's one of the reasons that I tend to look at games after release rather than buying them immediately. But, like, there was a lot less available for research at the time. And how would you know that Zelda 2 wasn't going to be anything like Zelda 1? Buttons, it was lovely to see you today. I hope that the shower also helps clear your head. And I hope that you're feeling well enough to be around next time, and that you have just, you know, a snug, relaxing day as best you can. a lot of Nintendo games have a first game that sets the idea, a second that has nothing to do with the first, and then they're like, oh, maybe we should just go back to the first idea. That's fair. Super Paper Mario is the best Paper Mario. Honestly, Garlic Grove. Honestly. Like, what I'll say is the first console that I ever got was a Wii. And so Super Paper Mario is the first Paper Mario that I ever bought. And I played it. And I thought it was amazing. And then I was advised by all the people that I was telling about this amazing game that I really enjoyed, Super Paper Mario. I was advised that I was wrong. And I needed to go back and play Thousand Year Door and the original Paper Mario. And then I would understand what Paper Mario was really about. And I played Thousand Year Door. Or actually, I think I played the original Paper Mario. And I was like, oh my gosh, this game is also great. And then I played Thousand Year Door and was like, oh my gosh, this game is the best. And then I played Super Paper Mario again and was like, yeah, I love all these games. They're all great. So I don't necessarily subscribe to just because it's different it means it's bad. I definitely, though, think I might have some struggles with, like, the change in gears that comes with this. We didn't have internet back then, only Nintendo Power Magazine. And wasn't there a hotline? Have you played Super Mario RPG? So, Kate Bloomer. That's the bit. That's the bit that's interesting. Because when I played Paper Mario, and then Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, I again was advised that I was doing everything wrong, and that I needed to play the original Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. So would you like to hear about the next game that I have started and never beaten? I'm not even sure I beat the first boss, but I think I beat the first boss and then ran into issues. I did not enjoy playing Super Mario RPG. And I think that's a bit of a contentious opinion. There was a key thing that reminds me a lot of why I struggle with the original Zelda game as well. The key was that I could tell as I was learning that I wasn't getting enough rewards to actually sustain my play. Like, I didn't have any mushrooms or coins by the time I was done the first boss, and I was losing health like nobody's business. There was no way to heal. There was no way to go back and grind because, like, there was no way that I could actually earn my way to sustainability. I just game overed twice following the first boss because I didn't have items or money to get items, and I was like, this is boss one. Like, this isn't the difficulty curve that is going to allow me to learn how to play the game. And that's not very fun to me. And so I gave up on it. And I recognize that it is very much my own skill level that put me in that position. But unless I can keep playing the game, I don't have the ability to get better. So I gave up on it. That's what happened. That's what happened, is I gave up. Super Mario RPG is better than Paper Mario. Yep, that is an opinion that people have. You can guide me. I believe you. I absolutely believe if I were playing that game with a guide or with some understanding of things, that would help. But I do note there is one thing in particular that happens in the turn-based Mario games, and so it's true for the entire Paper Mario series, and that is specifically that they expect that you will be able to learn the skills of, like, when to press the button for the extra damage and also for the blocks. And while I tend to be pretty good at the offensive side of that, I can usually figure out when to press the button for, like, getting better damage on my attack. I almost never, and this is true from my Paper Mario playthrough on this stream, and it is true from my Thousand Year Door playthrough on this stream, I almost never manage the block button. And I think the block button is pretty important. You have to grind a bit, but it gets easier in the later levels. It saves your XP and levels when you die, it doesn't reset. Yeah, I just couldn't make progress, and that was upsetting me. And so I gave up. Now, that being said, I also have given up on this game before, and hey, look at that. And so who knows? Maybe one day. Maybe one day I will revisit that, and I will remove the black stain on my completionism record that is never finishing that game. There If we want Lady QEW to be lost in the woods for the rest of her entire lifetime, we could watch her play Super Mario RPG. That's amazing. I mean, I definitely wouldn't play it without a guide. It's tempting. It's tempting. I feel like I'm on a high of success right now. I have finally beat the original Legend of Zelda, and I know that I've tried to do that so many times, and now I've succeeded. Isn't that great? Mario in Time, I think it was called on DS. I've never even heard of that one, Romeo. I'm gonna have to look that up. If you do ever play Earthbound, don't emulate it. It has so many anti-piracy measures. You know what? That's good advice. Good, solid advice. You love that game? Awesome. I will take that under consideration. It feels like it's another long grind of a game, and so I probably won't interrupt my Zelda series for it, but it's so tempting, you know? So tempting. Now, we can't just accuse people of lying in this chat. Okay. Success. We did the thing. I'm proud of me. I hope y'all are proud of yourselves as well for being here. That game got me through Econ 101. That sounds amazing, honestly. Okay. So, we're gonna find ourselves a friend, chat. Thank you, Plum. I also feel I did a heckin' good job. I'm even wearing my Zelda shirt. And so not only have I, managed to beat this game, but I also wore Zelda-themed clothing for every stream in which I played it. As you should! Yes. Thank you, Plum. You are a great supporter. So fantastic. I sat in the back, played it on my laptop instead of listening to the lecture. Interesting. Thank you for being here, Kate Bloomer, and for how many times you came back. I'm honestly impressed by that. Ooh. Okay. You know what? I think I found the person I want to raid. So I mean, it hasn't really been that long. So chat, we're gonna raid Focus on Me Play. Because she is playing Fire Emblem, the first Fire Emblem. I think she typically has no backseating and no spoiler rules, and I'm seeing backseat and spoiler tags. And so make sure you check if you really like the first Fire Emblem game. Maybe she doesn't want it. Maybe she doesn't want help yet. But boy howdy do I want to see the first Fire Emblem game. So we're gonna stop over and visit Focus. So hopefully some of y'all will be able to come with me as we do that. And we will, we'll take that visit. Yeah, that's great. That's fabulous. You have never fired any emblems? Yeah, me either. But it's definitely a series that I know people who've really enjoyed it. My brother, for example, loves Fire Emblem games, and I'm like, seriously? Because my brother, to me, is like a Halo player. He's like a Star Wars Battlefront player. He does FPSs, and so the fact that he played Fire Emblem and enjoyed it is astounding to me. So I'm really looking forward to seeing a little bit of what it's about, just, for my consideration, as per usual. So thank you so much to all of you who have joined me on this journey of Zelda 1. A special thanks to, just everyone, but for the support of rating, for the fact that we hit the max affiliate emotes, which is so great. So we're getting a Lady Kiwi Warm and a Lady Kiwi Whoosh. Thank you for the guides, because I did not know what I was doing. And we're going to start Zelda 2 next time. So Monday, 2 p.m. EST, that's my plan. And hopefully I'll get to see some of y'all back at that point. But until then, have yourself a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend. Keep it cute. Bye for now.